The power of mnemonics in operations research. One of the main objectives of the video is to learn mathematics in an easy way, and even the hearing impaired can look at the captions and learn. We are now going to learn assignment problem Hungarian method with the help of narrow-car, a mnemonic. Here goes the mnemonic, narrow-car. No assignment, tick the row. In that row you have a 0, tick the column. In that column you have an assignment, tick the row, and goes in cyclic order. The problem is with 4 jobs J1, J2, J3, J4 and 4 contractors C1, C2, C3, C4. The problem is to assign the right job to the right contractor and optimize the solution. Each cell has the project cost written. Step 1 is to choose the minimum element in the first row and subtract it from the other elements. Step 1 is to choose the minimum element from the first row and subtract it from all the numbers in the first row. So I am subtracting 15 from all the numbers. Second row has 17 minimum and I subtract 17 from all other numbers. Third row has 15 minimum and subtract 15 from all the numbers. Fourth row has 14 minimum and subtract 14 from all the other numbers. Now verify whether each row has a 0 and each column has a 0. Now we can see that the second column is left without a 0 and also the third column. Now I choose the minimum value 10 from the second column and subtract from the other number. The first and last column will remain the same because we have a 0 in them. From all the numbers. Third column subtracting 16 from all the other numbers. Fourth column remains the same because I am subtracting 0 from all the numbers. Now each row has a 0 and each column has a 0 in it. Job 1, job 2, job 3, job 4 and contractor 1, contractor 2, contractor 3, contractor. My preference is single 0. So the first row has one single 0. So I allocate job 1 to the contractor 1. The same job cannot be given to any other person. So if I find another 0 in that column or row, I cancel it. In the next 2 rows, we have 2 zeros in each row. So I choose a 0 which has the minimum project cost. So looking at the first table, the numbers are 33, 17, 25, 15. So I choose 15. And that 0 will be assigned. For cancelling the zeros, you find another 0 to allocate. Now comes the tedious process, narrow. No assignment, tick the row. In that row, you find a 0, tick the column. In that column, you find an assignment, tick the row, and cyclic order. Now, we can find the fourth row without an assignment. So I tick the fourth row. In that row, you find a 0 in the first place. So tick the first column. In that column, you find an assignment in the first row. Tick the row. In that row, you don't find any 0, so stop. Strike out the unticked rows and ticked columns. Now, you can find some numbers which are not cancelled. Those numbers, let me call it as visible numbers. Now, choose the minimum number from the visible numbers. Here it is 2. This 2 has to be added in the junctions, subtracted from the visible numbers, and the numbers which are under the lines will be the same. So 0, 0, 4 minus 2, 2, 15 minus 2, 13. It's a junction 4 plus 2, 6, 2, 0, 0. Junction 4, 0, 6, 0, 0, 7 minus 2, 5, 9 minus 2, 7, 7 minus 2, 5. Now comes the same process. Write J1, J2, J3, J4, C1, C2, C3, C4. Give preference to single zeros and make the allocation. Strike out 1 on top, single 0, strike out 1 in the same column, single 0, strike out 1 in the same column, again single 0. Now let's write C1 takes job 2, C2 takes job 3, C3 takes job 4, C4 takes job 1. Now write the project cost. If C1 does job 2, find the respective project cost in the first table. It is 27 rupees. So write 27 rupees there. C2 does job 3. So it's 33 rupees. C3 does job 4. So the cost is rupees 15. C4 does job 1 and the cost is rupees 14. Now find the total, and the total cost is rupees 89, which is the optimal solution. Your tedious process is simplified because of this mnemonic narrow-car. It is very easy to remember these steps with the mnemonic. Points to remember: add 2 in the junction, subtract from the visible numbers, the same numbers on the line. Narrow-car again. Thanks for watching.